Picha started out of frustrations, not seeing normal images of black people in the media. I could not see myself. I could not see all these bright, beautiful black people I had met in Libreville, my hometown, in Paris, London, New York City, or San Francisco. This disparity of truth gave birth to Picha. Picha is a stock photo marketplace dedicated to Afrocentric communities. Our mission goes beyond creating beautiful content.
Okay, so how are you?
Hi, Christine. I'm good. How are you?
So let's talk about Picha. Wanted to know you, to know the project. Why was Picha created? So if you can just start by introducing yourself and where you're from to the people watching.
Yes, I'm Josiane and I was born and raised in Gabon. That's in West Central Africa. And I grew up in Gabon, and then with my family we moved to France at some point. And while I was studying, I moved to the USA in '99, so a long time ago. I started Picha about 4 years ago, really out of frustration, because I was working as a freelance photographer and many people started asking if they could borrow my images of Africa, and I got tired of it. And I would send them online and they would come back and say, no, we couldn't find anything online. So I had to go and check for them, and I couldn't see anything that I liked. I saw a lot of safari, I saw a lot of poverty, and I was like, well, that doesn't really reflect who I know about, what I know about Africa and who I am as an African. And this is how I started Picha. So I started with my own collection of images. And I started, thank God for social media, I started to reach out to a few contributors here and there that I saw on Instagram. And they loved the project, and then that's how we started. We're growing. Every year we get new contributors. The mission is expanding. We're really happy to be working with contributors who believe in the same mission as us. So that's Picha.
Okay, so now can you tell me about where your contributors are from?
So our mission started with Africa because that's where I'm from, and I really wanted to change the narrative of Africa. So we started with contributors who were based on Africa. Another thing that you guys should know is that Picha is really when I started Picha, it was very important to me that there was a solid and strong economic support to contributors. So our commission is 40%. Today it's still one of the highest commission on the market. A lot of big agencies, they do 15%, they do 20%. It was very important to us that creatives could get money out of it and could get decent money. So we started with Africa. And then we started to realize that all the Afrocentric communities around the world share so many things in common. I grew up in France as a teenager, and I identify myself as a French African. I also identify myself as a Gabonese. I identify myself as an African American. So all of it comes together, and then we're starting to have contributors like you, Christine, who are African based in Paris, with a big network of people, black people from all over the world, from Asia, black people living in Asia, black people from the Caribbean. So it really made sense for us to embrace Afrocentric communities in addition to just African. So our contributors are mainly African. And we are now reaching out since last year to anybody who's really feeling strongly about our mission. And you can be based in Jamaica, and we will welcome you. You could be based in Oakland, California, we will really welcome you. Anywhere where you can connect with Afrocentric communities, you are welcome in Picha, and we can talk.
So, if I understand, Picha is doing the work on representation. Why is positive representation so important to you?
Well, you know, when you create, you know the power of an image. You know what that image can mean to someone and how it can translate into unconscious bias. So it's very important for us that we are showing the right images. We don't want to show the touristy images of the young black boy in Africa, you know, with his underwear smiling. That's really not what we want. We really want positive images of bright people, intelligent, smart people, doing anything that everyone is doing. Going to work, eating, taking care of the kids, all of these things, that's what we want, because until people see enough of those images, they will always be afraid of black people, and we have to stop that. Too many people die for nothing. We really have to change perceptions, and we really have to be aware of the danger of a single story, like Chimamanda had said on her famous speech. You have to have different stories. You have to have different views of things, and Picha is bringing diversity, different type of diversity. Within the black communities, we have so much diversity. People love Afro, some women love to wear wigs, some women love to have braids. Men behave differently, they carry themselves differently. We have the sapeurs, we have people who love streetwear, sportswear. We have to have all this diversity also within our community, is very important. Another thing also, and that's why diversity matters, we have big issues on self-appreciation in our own communities, especially with skin coloring. The more people will see the beauty of melanin, like the beauty of, you know, really dark-skinned people. There's so many dark-skinned women who are gorgeous. You know, the more you see those images, the more you will realize that you don't have to bleach your skin. You are beautiful the way God created you. So it's just like full circle. Diversity and inclusion, representation. So we want better representation in the media. We have the content, we created the content. All our contributors and all the creatives around the world are creating beautiful contents that needs to be shown and used. So yes, representation matters, and it will continue to matter. And we hope that Picha is here to continue and make sure that, you know, we have better content to change that.
And do you have any last message to people that wanting to join Picha? People are wondering how to join.
So I was really happy to hear from a contributor that it was really easy to join Picha. You just have to go to PICHASTOCK.com if you're a photographer or aspiring photographer. You can, you know, try and see if that will work for you. You just go to the website PICHASTOCK.com. You create your account and you start uploading your images. We will review the images, and then if we think that we will curate them. If we think that they are good to go, we will accept them, approve them. And if we think that you have still some work to do, we will send you a message and tell you and direct you and help you improve yourself. So we really want to build a community of contributors where contributors can learn from each other and they can learn from us also.
Okay. Thank you for your time and for your beautiful speech.
Thank you. Thank you, Kristen.
Okay.
Our mission goes beyond creating beautiful content. From the management team to our talented contributors, the mission is the same. Change the narrative and break stereotypes. Be seen for who we are. Our images are beautiful, one of a kind, and when you license from Picha, you become a vector of change by supporting our communities of creators with an exceptional commission rate. We are storytellers. I'm Josiane Faubert, founder and managing partner of PICHASTOCK.